Whenever you use a non-stick pan, the intended purpose is to make your food not stick to the pan. Bet you didn't know that, did you? However, the reason for why it's a non-stick pan is because it utilizes Teflon, which is the DuPont brand name for, oh hell no, polytetrafluoroethylene, which is a fluoropolymer whose fluorine and carbon atoms are so tightly bonded that nothing can actually stick to it, which is why it is often used to waterproof objects or contain chemicals. But what's so ironic about its use in non-stick frying pans is the fact that in order for the frying pan to become a non-stick frying pan, the Teflon has to stick to the pan. And since metal doesn't stick to Teflon, you're probably thinking, how does Teflon stick to a pan if nothing sticks to Teflon? This is the imponderable, where we answer the questions you've never asked. Now the process itself is rather simple to explain. Basically the pan is sandblasted to make it more abrasive, and after a primary coat of Teflon is layered over the pan, it seeps into the holes and cracks of the pan. This basically means that Teflon never actually sticks to the pan, instead it is wedged into the pan. After the pan is baked to keep the first layer of Teflon in place, additional coats are added as well, and these are able to easily stick to the first layer of Teflon since the only thing that sticks to Teflon is Teflon itself. And as an introvert, I heavily relate to that shit. Now, as mentioned earlier, Teflon is wedged into the pan, meaning that it can get dislodged. This can be done if you use too much force when stirring and scraping your food, or it can be made even worse if you're using metal utensils. Additionally, applying too much heat to the pan can cause the carbon bonds to the Teflon to break, which will then send fluorocarbons into the air. This will then ruin your pan, and possibly give you respiratory problems. So with all that being said, how does Teflon stick to a pan if nothing sticks to Teflon?
If you saute scallops in a non-stick pan, they won't stick. That's why it's called fucking non-stick!